I heal now, please? Can I not get anyone else fighting me?
Pinot Noir. I think I used to like this wine.
Okay, so I think I remember seeing. Ooh! Can someone please clip that? Can you just do exclamation mark clip for me? I'm impressed with that shot. There was someone somewhere. Tinkle tinkle. There, look. And that one? And that one? I'm so happy. No. Yeah, you run, bitch. Ha! Fuck you. I'm not a mean person, I swear it. I saw it and I was just like, oh no. Not going to end well for me. I'd like to go up there, but that's in my way, so I'm gonna have to flee from this as well. Hold on. Let me flee. Oh, that was it! Please give me something. Hello, I will take your wood. Please don't clip that.
But then I'm also bringing the wolf boy because he can turn into a wolf and he can now breathe fire. No. No, Froggy. Bad Froggy. We lost.
I know we did.
Hey, Ellie.
We will do better. We will do better.
Yeah, we need to do a lot better.
I blame teammates.
I blamed the Highlander on the enemy team. I really did not like him.
Now they're all gonna bitch because they ain't got no beds. They just fell over. That was it, just plonk.
How did he not bleed out? Oh, what's this like?
Oh. Let's ignore that ever happened.
Hold on, just needed that on record, thanks. And then we can get some. I have no grappling hooks, my bad. Yeah, some. That's going the wrong way. Decent clips that we can use them on YouTube. What's the dough? Oh wait, it's gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown. There's no doubt about it. I'm going to drown. I'm going to drown.
Push me off the point.
Poppy, you've got your ultimate, use it.
Too late.
Oh, no.
Are you streaming later at all, Floyd?
I'll give you the drugs.
Is it worth me then watching
Ooh,
season
thank
2?
you for the host, zombie. And for the follow.
I'm trying to think the name of it now. I've completely forgotten the name of the anime we're talking about. Is it worth watching season 2 of it? Wherever the one we're talking about. I can't remember the name of it. Tokyo Ghoul. Is it worth watching it or?
I think our imagination.
Nope, that's not the imagination. Hi, thank you for checking in. Hopefully the game looks alright. Hey Wolf, thank you for checking in. Always, and yeah, it looks good to me. Cool. Sorry if you guys have ads. Very unfortunate.
Hello there.
Right at the start, damn, yeah. Sorry, Wolf. It was not. Hey, Sarah. Well, come on in. How are you? I hope you are well. Good, and I'm good, thank you. Been up to much? Do you play DDO? Okay. I'm over on Moonsea. I did see that there was downtime today. So, that's unfortunate. Have you been enjoying what you have played? Oh, nice! Welcome on in, Scale Bar. Always nice to meet people on the same server. And in a server. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing tonight. I'm gonna level up, and then I might do some of the event stuff, and then maybe some quests as well, but I'm not too sure. Do you... Well, the under 16 today is again used to... Oh, very nice. Going away at epic level. No, nice. So I have a character that's in epic, but the people that I play with aren't at epics yet. So I've been playing a lower tune with them until they get up to the same level, so that then they can join me with that one. So this is just a temporary character to keep me going until they hit the same level. What time at epic? I have an epic retake. Ah, okay. Look, you didn't even nerf me when I came to this character. I still grab more aggro than you do as the tank barbarian. Nice. My main has epic reincarnated a few times. And I absolutely love it. But it was Alfred's and my friend Mickey's first times playing. So I did a lower character so that I could help them get up to 20s, and then we'll run 20s up together. My main is Bob with like 20 points in listen. Feels great not being able to spot my feet. They don't like watch it. Okay. Well, if you're ever looking for people to play with Scale Bar, you are more than welcome to join me and my friends when we're on. We don't play massively, but you are always welcome to friend us, and if we're on, you can run stuff with us. Nice. What do I want to use? Should we get Finger of Death? Can't remember what Sunburst is. Globe Seam Rages, explode, you blast targets, light damage. I could. Yes, please, Alfred. Water type outsiders and plants. No. I don't know what other. Yeah. Always the thing that I struggle with is figuring out what spells I want to go for. We'll go that. Meh. To be fair, Alfred is a big barb. He is the iconic shifter race. So he goes in and he hits stuff with hand wraps. And he's found it quite enjoyable. Hold on a second. I think... Hold on, because I did something. Thank you for the follow. So Alfred actually went half orc first, as well. Yeah, Alfred went half orc, and he was enjoying it, but stuff wasn't spec'd quite right, and he wanted to try it a bit differently. And when he got one of the expansions, when they were on sale, it allowed him to have the shifter race. So he remade his character as the shifter, which has done quite well for him. I also think Alfred is going to drop you both a code into the chat. So that you can both get a free 100 points from DDO. So, because I'm in the partner program, part of the partner program was that we got given some DDO point codes to give out. And we're just giving them out to any... Yeah, you don't have very good threat gen. To people that come in the chat that play DDO. So you can get a free 100 points to spend as you wish. Don't want gold. You have one. I silver. Like to help. I don't know if I don't fully remember if the 99 point expansions are still on sale. So if they're still on sale and there's something that you're missing from one of those, you can pick up one of those with the 100 points. So if Alfred would be so kind as to provide you both with a code, that would be wonderful. Thank you very much. And the other one was Bailey? I want to say I'm saying it right, but I could be butchering it, and I'm so sorry if I am. Where do I want to go? That is the question. To the event a second. I want to see what I have. I would take the little gravity chute up, but I always get stuck. So I am choosing to just take the long route because it's not worth me being stuck. Okay, now thank you very much. I know obviously you can't use yours right now, Salif, because of the downtime, but once it's back up, you are more than welcome to. And thank you very much, Scalabar, for the follow. It's very much appreciated. That way. I always get lost here. So if you do want to add me in-game, this is the tune that I currently play on's name. And then I can always add on my main when I go on my main, and you can just copy it over. Dresco. No, I went the wrong way. Well, you helped. Show me where. Let's have a look. Do I have enough for you yet? I do. I can get my sentient jewel. Yes. Thank you very much, sentient jewel. I really wanted to get that done out of the way. Okay. What else can we get? Ghostly glamoured aura. Do I want that? Probably not. You, I think I'm missing a ton of stuff for. think I want to work on the level 20 hand wraps as we are closing on it. Yeah, that makes sense. I have enough for you. Oh. Hey, Tucker and Hero. Questing goes... Questing. I haven't started it just yet. I came to see what I could get out of the event before I started doing anything. Because I couldn't remember how much of everything I had. And I currently want to get a lot. Thank you very much. I should add you now. There we go. How goes your questing if you're questing? Right, you're doing the hand wraps. I don't need to care about hand wraps. What are you? You're a great club. I don't need a great club. Nice. Are you planning to stay in legendaries at all, or are you just epic reincarnating and then going again? Waiting on Throne to be back out, currently just using a builder to play up my next life. Nice! What are you thinking for your next life? Not too sure. I never been next level. Fair, fair. Well, I would say if you wanted to reincarnate back down to 20, you can always join us for when we hit 20 and run some bits and pieces with us. And then get yourself back up to max from there, because we'll stay in legendaries for a little bit once we've hit it. Just to kind of play some of the stuff and see how it plays. I'm strength court stress monk now, probably a second round of monk, maybe hand wraps. I'm not sure if I want to do a full 20 as. Okay. Okay. I'm usually just a magic person for my games. I don't tend to touch much else, but that's more because I get very confused on how to do other things very well. But I've heard monk's very good, especially after it got reworked. I want to get Aura. Just so that I have it. Okay. Do I have keys? Yeah. I hit level 15 in barely a day. I'm enjoying it so much. Nice. It's always nice when you're enjoying a character and you can level up quickly and it doesn't seem so much of a chore. Why not?
As you enter the tavern, you notice the smell of rot in the air.
Oh, I thought I was stuck in place then and I wasn't going to be.
Gruesome shapes begin to fall from the ceiling above.
Have you done very much of the event yet? Any of you?
its servants drop from the roof.
How come?
The creature hisses. Boars that the boars the master shall meet their end.
Don't know. Okay. Well, that is fine. That is something that we can easily show you how to do. I am invisible. It's fine. That did not scare me at all. What's better, your guardian or bow? Well. Yeah. Yes, I can.
Crumbles to
I can,
bits.
absolutely.
With
Hold
the
on.
mummy gone, Maxwell Statler nervously returns to the tavern.
That should make that a bit quieter for you. Sorry. I'm still getting used to my volume levels. Oh. What's better? It's hard to say. Like, Shield Guardian doesn't usually get in my way and doesn't leave me to die. You leave me to die sometimes. You know it's true. Okay, so I have mummy rot. I don't want mummy rot. Please go away. Yeah, just there. And the mummy rot did not go away. Yeah. I don't have removed these, that's why. Okay, that's fine. What do I need? I don't know what I want to get. Like, ideally, I want to respec this tree to remove these so that I can get this one which strips fire resistance. But at the same time, I don't know. Public area a second. I'd love to help, but I have no idea. No, that's fair, that's fair. But you know, I can show you how to do, you know what to do with the magic user. I do for most of it. Most of it I do. Just sometimes I get confused on things. How we're going to say it. Plus, Wild Mage is new. If I wasn't doing Wild Mage, I would probably know what I was doing. Meanwhile, I go, sod it, that looks good. Yeah. Can the mummy rot please go away now? What do I want to put on my bar? There. There for now. Right, the mummy rot will go away eventually. And if it doesn't, I will just rest around when we're in the event. So the event's not actually too bad. It's the level 34 to epic 4. So it depends on what character you like. If you have a normal or an iconic. If it's a normal, I think it's 30. If it's an iconic, I believe it's 32 or 34, something like that. Oh, really? Oh, I did not save that one. That's not helpful. Hold on. Oh, that did not. There we go. Yeah, so it'd be level 30 and you can do it. Which is quite nice. I unfortunately made the mistake on my main of epic reincarnating her, forgetting that she was an iconic. So then I was like, oh shit, I can't heroic TR now. I have to get her back up to max before I can epic again. Well, before I can TR. Right. Go show you the event. I suppose I should try an iconic eventually. Apparently the Tiefling one is... So the Tiefling one is very good. And obviously with iconics, they come with different past life feats. So you get more from it, kind of. Like for the Eldrainian Chaos Mancer, with that one's past life, you get the instant, like, teleport forward little bit, like the phase step. You get that for having its for having its past life feat. And they are very good. Obviously it's more multi-classing or straight up whatever that one is. Unless you decide to go down the route of buying yourself a heart. Because if you buy a heart that's like +1 or +2, you can then remove the initial level that you didn't want. So with the Tiefling, I think it's a Bard. That if you didn't want Bard lives, well, Bard levels, you'd need to do a plus heart to remove the Bard level. But again, it's not a problem to do that. And some builds work really well with having Bards mixed in with them. So it all depends how you kind of want to do it. Okay, so this is the event area. And it's really simple. You just go around killing groups of enemies and a couple of mini bosses. And then that's kind of it. You get keys from it and you go and use those keys in the dungeons. You don't have to do this this area solo. You can do it with a group of people or you can do it solo. It's entirely your choice. And it's whatever you want to do.
During the Night Revels, the plane of Maybar becomes coterminous with this corner of Stormwatch. Dark energies are...
I did not want to do that.
Destroy the island fully threatening the rest of the city.
Okay. Bear with. That was not helpful. It turned me to stone on my first spell. That was unfortunate. follow.
The uncanny fog that accompanies the undead is so thick it prevents further progress into the
Is there like cosmetics you get out of it? So you get ingredients which you can use to purchase cosmetics if you want to, or all sorts of other bits and pieces.
to explore further to the east.
Like you get I did not want that. A sentient gem from doing them. If you get enough materials, you can get mounts, you can get pets, you can get weapons and armor, a weapon aura, all sorts of different bits and pieces. I am too squishy for this. Please go away. Which is not helpful. I can show you all the rewards once we get out of this if you want. Oh, not a problem. Brain frog is not good.
The dense fog dissipates atop the hill next to Dolera's tomb. A fearsome form emerges from the mist.
So once you've cleared all of those enemies up to here, you just go up to this bit and you get a little boss fight to do.
The dense fog blocking the northern and southern paths near Dolera's tomb lifts. You can hear the
And then
shuffling
I usually
steps
rest
of the
up just so that
undead
it's
growing
done
nearer.
at this point. Okay. So you do get the beholders and stuff in here as well, but they're not massively. Oh, I got squirrels. Hold on. Die. The beholders aren't too bad as long as you attack them from afar. Not helpful game. First I'm finding out I needed a deathlock, I tried to kill it. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you do. It can't. Oh, no, this is not what I need right now. Done. Oh. So usually I'll attack them from far back so that they can't see me, and then it kind of makes it a little bit easier. You're death. No, because you're immune. That track. There's my older look. Oh, well that wasn't fun. Jesus. Great heals from that. That wasn't what I'd intended. You're just failing. That's annoying. Be exhausted. Wild magic does like to screw me over sometimes. I can see you there. Oh. Balls. At least you... No, I haven't become a rat yet, which is good. Don't get me wrong, that is good. But at the same time, dancing doesn't help. Thank you! Thank you for resubbing. How you doing, Mickey? Tired and full of cheesecake. Why are you full of cheesecake? Oh, hold on. No, thank you. I am golden. At least once every dungeon we run together. Yeah. Because I had cheesecake. Fair. I have cheesecake in the fridge. I killed them both. I thought I'd only done one. I'll take that. Yeah, usually I get turned into a rat. It is most entertaining for everybody else. Not so entertaining for me.
You spot moving animals in the area in front of Delira's tomb.
Don't make us a rat. Yeah. Occasionally. How often can you run the quest for items? Go from it. As often as you want to. Oh, I got a really bad luck there. Hi. Oh. You are not very nice. I think you have to put what it is, Mickey.
The creature collapses, and you feel the swirling dark energies of Maybar dissipate.
Yeah, as often as you
sever
want.
the graveyard's connection with the plane of night. For a short while, at least.
So we went in with 9 keys, and I think we got an extra 2, which is nice. So you get the keys from running this, and occasionally you'll get them from just normal quests. Occasionally when you're running, no worries. Occasionally you will get a chest during like a normal quest. You'll just see like a Night Revels chest appear like randomly after you kill someone, and that sometimes has a key in it as well. And then the keys you use in the crypt. So you speak to this thing and you go, show me your wares, and it's like, it's got the sentient jewel of the Black Abbot, and this is the only way to get that sentient jewel is by doing the event. So it's definitely one of the ones that I would suggest picking up, at least the sentient jewel, just because it is the only way to get this jewel as far as I'm aware, and it's always nice to have them. It tells you how many materials you need. So in that quest that we just did, you'll get chocolate, but you'll also get chocolate from doing the crypt ones, along with one of these other rewards. And before you go into the quest, it will tell you what rewards you get, so you can kind of plan out which ones you want to do, to get your rewards that you need. That way you're not running the ones that you don't need. You've got your mounts, so you've got, this year's new one is the Purple Reaper's Steed, which is quite nice. You have other steeds as well. Yeah, they are. So you also get like a green one and all different colours. So you can pick a colour that you like. You've also got the Hag's Queen's hat. That's another new one for this year, which is a cosmetic hat. Same with the robe and the cloak. They're all new for this year too, and they kind of make a matching set. You get the ghostly glamoured weapon aura, so it just changes the look of your weapon, or like what's around your weapon, so it makes it look more ghostly. You get some other cosmetics, some cloaks and some helmets, violet defender armor, which all have like different look. If you play with orbs, you get a cosmetic orb use. I quite like the look of the orb. It turns it into a jack-o'-lantern, but while the event's running, the orb is lit up, so it's on fire, and then when it's not, it's like a dull, it's turned off as if there's no light in it, which I think is a pretty cool thing to do. You get the pseudo dragon, which is the only way to get the spectral pseudo dragon, which is a little companion. More cosmetics, more steeds, other cosmetics, a broom cosmetic, more cosmetic armors. So like, as you're a barb, there is armors and stuff that you could pick up that would look quite nice and make you look more menacing, I guess, as a barb. So that's a way that you could go. They've got them all different colours. I think the wiki should have it, because a lot of these rewards are ones that they've had previously. So it should be on the wiki. If not, you might find it on the DDO website. You've got like Hat of the Night Hag, which gives you 5% enhancement discount for spells, which is quite nice. Obviously, it's not great when you're at like the level that we're at. Yeah, they've got it in all different colours, so it's quite nice. But when you're at a low level, having your spells cost less is really nice. So it's something that you could pick up to have for like a brand new toon that you're running, or like if you've just reincarnated to a magic user and you're like a really low level and you're trying to conserve your magic, it would be a great item to hold on to and to use. Same with like the Hood of Unrest, it gives you a 50% festive bonus to the dodge. You've got that one, which gives you 1/6 negative damage per hit. Same for that one. So they're quite nice to have for lower levels. The Doomsphere certificate, that's also just for the event. Some more cosmetic bits and pieces, and then you move on to your weapons. So what weapon do you currently use? Falchion. Do they have falchion? They do. Yeah, that's fine. We will just go through the weapon. Dead. That's a longbow. Okay. That is fine. So like there's rune arms. Obviously two-handed really. Either that or a great axe. Okay, so I know they've got a great axe. And I know they've got some two-handed. So spectral great axe. So this one's a level 4, but it goes up in level. So like it starts off with having Ghostbane 2, Evil Outsider Bane 2, and Crushing 4. And it tells you what you need to make it. Doesn't take a lot, but then you can upgrade it to the level 8 version, the level 12, and so on, and the stats get better on it, and the Ghostbanes and everything else gets more and more the higher upgraded you go for it. So it's quite nice to go for that, because it will give you a nice weapon that's a bit different. They've also got like the Spectral Warhammer, one-handed. Which isn't what you want. Level 28 to be handed. Yeah. So you could do that, because you'd start at the beginning one and then just build your way up to the level 28 one. They also have a level 32 version. So there is options. Then you've got like the Cloak of Night, which is nice to have. The Cloak of Night gives you invisibility guard at the smallest of levels. But as you upgrade it, it obviously gives you more. So you get invisibility guard and dusk, which is a 10% chance for enemies to miss you. If you go up to level 20, you get invisibility, ghostly, death block, nightmare guard. Nightmare guard I really like, because it has a chance to terrify your enemies. So when you are hit by an enemy, they have to do a will versus enchantment save, and it acts as a phantasmal killer spell. So it does damage to them based on them just hitting you. So every time they attack you, you're still doing damage to them even if you're not doing anything physically to them. And again, that has a level 28 version. Yeah. And a level 32 version, I think. That's a nice one to have. You've got hand wraps, which is obviously what Alfred's doing at the moment, is his hand wraps for his barb build, because his barb uses hand wraps. Yeah, exactly. You've got Shadow Robe, which is quite nice. Obviously Shadow Robe is more for a caster. But if you were to do a Necromance caster, it's quite nice because it has Nullification on it, it has Void Law on it, it has Superior False Life on it, Necromancy Focus, and Boon of Undeath. So it makes it so that when you're playing as a Necromancer, your spell power is increased, your critical hits increased, you've got extra health. You've also got a higher DC on any necromancy spells that you're doing, which also includes your healing necromancy spells. And it also means that a character, when they're wearing it and they're struck in combat, they're inflicted with a light wound spell. Yes, so if you play a wizard, you can play a Pale Master, which is basically a necromancer, because you heal with your negative energy spells, you can do negative energy attacks, you have a aura around you that constantly heals you but also damages enemies. You do. So you get a skeleton that goes around with you, and as you level up, you can also have other skeletons. So you get skeleton archers, you get fighters, you get mage ones, all sorts of different skeletal archers. And they all do different things, and they're all beneficial for different things. My first life I ever played was a Pale Master. So I had a Shadow Robe, and it is very handy to have. Because if you get enemies hitting you and you're able to heal from it, as well as healing yourself anyway, it's harder for you to lose health, which is quite nice. Yes, definitely. Another one, you've got a two-handed Great Club. So it has Tendon Slice, Electrifying, Freezing, and Armor Piercing. And that's just at the level 4. So at level 4 you do 2d6 lightning damage, but also 4d6 ice damage on top of the damage that you would already do anyway. And then that can be upgraded up to 28 as well. So you do 66 lightning damage, 13d6 ice damage. So there is lots of things that you can get from it. There's morning stars and things like that as well. Shields, daggers. Yes, you do. So if you don't have a returning throwing item, I would also recommend getting a returning throwing item, because there are some quests that require you to trigger a symbol that's high up and you can't reach it. And the easiest way to do that, if you don't have a magic user with you that can hit a spell at it, or you don't have someone with arrows, is to carry a returning dagger on you. Because you don't have to be proficient in it, you just have to use it to hit the button and then it goes away. Yes, there is. There's also one in 3 Barrel and in a few other areas as well. So it's always nice to have a returning item on you, just on the off chance that you need it. Because I've had it happen a few times before where I've been in a quest and I haven't had one of these items and I physically can't trigger the button. So then I'm not able to do that part of the quest, or I have to recall and go in later when I've got someone that can do it. And for the price of a few consumables from an event, it's not bad. Like, it's not going to do amazing damage, but you don't need it to, you just need it to hit a switch. And then you've got like your wands as well. And then you've got like your level 32 stuff down here. which is like the hand wraps, the pick, the great club, the cloak of night, and the shadow. Can we party up to do it, or does my level 20? No, it doesn't. And I can always change about it. It doesn't matter what level we do it on. We can do it on a lower level. We can do it on a bit of a higher level. You don't get masses of XP from the event. You do from like the actual dungeons, but from just getting the keys, you don't get a massive amount of XP. So doing it on a lower level isn't an issue because you're doing it to get the keys rather than to get the XP, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'd be fine to party up and run some of it to get you some keys and stuff. It's no problem. Are you not in a guild either? Okay, if they don't get back to you, send an invite into my one. And I'll accept you into mine, because then you can get buffs and things as well. You can log on if you want to. I would need Alfred too, because my noob toon isn't an officer, so I can't invite on my noob. I can only invite from my main. So I would need Alfred to jump on to do it. I haven't put my noob as it yet because I was just like, I'm only going to be playing it until I'm 20 and then I'm back on my main as it is, so it didn't make sense for me to do it. And then the amount of times I've had to jump back onto my main to invite someone to the guild, it kind of makes sense for me to. I just haven't. But yeah, Alfred can invite you. But that way you'll get guild buffs. And you'll also be able to contact us easier if you need help. We have a Discord group chat as well. So you are more than welcome to join that too, if you have Discord / use Discord. Oh. My Discord username is, hold on, because the group chat isn't in my actual Discord, it is just a group chat that's in Discord. So my Discord ID should be that, if you want to add me. And then I can add you to the group chat that we have. Is that? Thank you, Alfred. Did I spell my own name wrong? No, I didn't. Oh. Wait, I have a thing. Hopefully. Okay, no, I accepted somebody else. Okay. Noted, hold on. Okie dokie. Look. I just got a friend invite on Discord. I was like, maybe? Okay, so I may have sent one to you, hopefully. We'll find out. Yes. Cool. Let me add you to the group chat. Oh. Add member. Okay, should have just added you to the group chat. So if you need help with anything, have questions, whatever, you can ask in there. Invite should be sent to go. If you want to do anything and no one's on, you can always ask in there. If we're about, we'll come and help. At the moment, I'm off for the next couple of weeks because of health issues, so I can't work. So I'm going to be about a bit more often. But yeah. Are you wanting to come and do some too then, Alfred? Or are you coming off? That's fine. It should be on the side still somewhere. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, are you wanting to run some too, Alfred? Okay, so it is over in House Jarasco. You'll be able to go to the airship and grab yourself some guild buffs as well, which will help. And then we can get started whenever. I am used to seeing this area filled with people. It's very odd that it's very empty. I don't know. Maybe I am in a different instance? Hold on. I got to the ship and then come back. Maybe mine is a little bit broke. It wouldn't surprise me if mine was a little bit broke. There we go. Okay. Mine was broke. Alright. We'll up it to 20 and see how we do at 20. I up it to 20. Just because Alfred's only 18. I've just hit 19. And I know you're higher. So we'll do it at that and see how it goes. If you have a hireling that you want to summon in, feel free. If not, let me know and I'll summon more hirelings. It's not a problem.
During the Night Revels, the plane of Maybar becomes coterminous with this corner of Stormwind. Dark energies are building throughout the realm. Destroy the outer world before it affects the residents.
Not too bad so far.
Fog lifts, allowing you
Sorry,
to
there was a
explore
rogue
further
one.
to the east.
I just wanted to get rid of it. Oh, I am missing ingredients. That's my bad. Yes. That hurts. Yeah. But that's okay. I unfortunately for some reason generate like a huge amount of threat. It never goes well for me. I think that bit's done. They've just got the upside bit. I thought you might fail at that.
The dense fog dissipates atop the hill next to Dolera's tomb. A fearsome form emerges from the mist.
That is fine, I will just rush right after that.
The dense fog blocking the northern and southern paths in Dolera's tomb. You can hear the shuffling steps of the undead growing nearer.
Okay. Use 2 rages, got them back at resting. Good, good. The sand logs are too low apparently. It might do because you're a lower level, but you should still get the rewards of the chocolate, because I can see you're getting the chocolate in the party chat. Because, yeah, it'll be no XP because you're a higher level, but you'll still get all the rewards that you will from killing them, like all the chocolates. Oh, I'm helping. That's great. Don't mind me. There you go, look, you've got your first key as well. Like, it's definitely going to be more beneficial to do it at your own level. But if you run it, like, how we are at the moment, you'll still get the stuff, just not as XP. So for, like, the crypt bits where you're using your key, I'd say do those solo just so that you benefit. Oh no, go away. Ah, crap. I didn't get that in time. Hold on. My person should revive me. Can you revive me, please? Thank you. Sorry, wild magic. Definitely a helpful person
in front of Delara's tomb.
Yep, you get done. Oh, I've got a pot on my head.
The creature collapses, and you feel the swirling dark energies of Maybar dissipate. You've severed the graveyard's connection with the plane of night. For a short while, at least.
But yeah, that's all there is to it. I don't know how much keys you've got and stuff, but it seemed like you were getting a decent amount of the chocolate. Nice. Oh. So the chocolate will go into one of your bags, but the keys will just stay in your inventory. There. I got another 2. One key. It's still something. You might, like, the keys differ. Sometimes you get one, sometimes you get none, sometimes you get more. From what I can tell, it's just completely random with the amount of keys. But we can run you through one of the crypts. The one that you saw me do first, because I don't care if I don't get XP for that one. And then you can see how it works. And get the normal reward from that. You won't get the XP, but you'll get, like, the almonds. And then going forward, I'd do the dungeon solo or with people at your level just so that you can do it higher. Because then you'll benefit from the XP from it as well. Whereas at the moment, if I try and go into a level 28 quest at level 19, I'ma just die. And so would Alfred. He would flat out die before me. But yeah, we can run you through one of the crypt ones if you want me to. I mean, the damage output is very good. The host. Yes. Potentially. The issue would be that there would still be no XP gain. Because there's too much of a level difference between us all. Which is the only issue. So while we could probably run it higher because the damage output was decent, Alfred always needs to farm stuff. He's still learning everything. But yeah, no, I'm happy with whatever. We can run it again at that level. Hopefully get you another couple of keys. He does want the mounts. He wants a lot of stuff, to be fair. We'll go in again. On 20 again. See if we can get a couple of extra keys. Here's a race.
During the Night Revels, the plane of Maybar becomes coterminous with the silver of Stormwatch. Dark energies are building throughout the
Why is it always me? Sorry. I'm a rat. Okay. Well, it happened. That was rude. I thought I'd killed it, my bad. Yeah, they have spoiled. Okay. At least it kind of shows you what a barb at later levels is going to be like for you, Alfred.
The dense fog dissipates atop the hill next to Galera's tomb. A fearsome form emerges from the mist.
That just wildly missed.
The dense fog blocking the northern and southern paths near Galera's tomb lifts.
Dude.
You can hear
hold
the
on a sec.
shuffling steps of the undead growing nearer.
That's... Ew. No, thank you. Rude. I wasn't expecting that to happen. That was my bad. Sorry. I'm very squishy. Beholder. I hate walk out of it before I've even thrown it. I will take a show for everyone then. There you go, you got yourself another key. Have you found a group there? Oh. Nice. Oh, I see you. very much do, and I don't like to.
You spot moving
I
forms
see.
in the road in front of Delara's tomb.
Amigas. Don't mind me. You got another one. Love it if she would. Are you going to do it? Get him out. Yep, go for it.
The swirling dark energies of Maybar dissipate. You've severed the graveyard's connection with the plane of night. For a short while, at least.
Not bad. Nice. Ooh, I should get the grades for my cards tomorrow, Alfred, from the Pokemon that we sent off. I mean, oh, that's very pretty. Nice. One is better than none. Black Rose Drake. Okay. Nice. Very pretty one. Sorry, I wanted to see what you had. Yeah, should get them tomorrow, the grades for the Pokemon that we sent off. I think they were on quality assessment 2 when they closed today. So yeah, that's not too bad. But, you know, that's literally all there is to that part of the event, is just you run that over and over again to get your keys. And then we go the crypt one. Yeah, it's not bad, and it's a simple enough thing that you can run it solo if you need to. So each one of these doors uses one key, and you just go up to the door and it will tell you what you get from it. We're not going to do this one because this one's a pain in the arse, but pick one that you'd like to do and we can go in and do it. Middle is not the best. Middle is an arsehole. That one? Yeah? Don't. Honey. Please. This one. I don't know how well we'll do on this one. It is the one we didn't 5-star, but I also don't know how well we'll do because there was lock boxes to pick, and my open lock isn't that great. But I shall give it a try.
The air as you enter the Lord's March Bank after hours.
Okay, so you got to find the creepy replicas. So in here first. Nothing there, nothing there. That bit you come back to later. We could do this side. Because this side has this.
A gem begins to glow as the lever is pulled.
And then we go this way and do the bits in here. That just sort of do that.
Something seems about your surroundings.
Okay, let's give it my best. Oh no, okay, fair. Thank you. That works too. Okay, so we've got one of the items. I don't fully remember what this does. Oh yeah, it opens this, doesn't it? There we go, through here. It's alright, I'm 2 levels of rogue, but I can usually only do stuff that's like my level. Sometimes a little bit higher.
Lurks in the distance. Creature fades into nothingness when the last blow lands.
We've got one more doll to find as well. Okay, so this is a remember the combination. So if I pull the lever, you'll see a combination, and then you have to put the combination in. I was going to say, please someone have been watching that, because I didn't. You forgot it, haven't you, Alfred? That'll be a he's forgot it. Right, ready to go again?
The magical ward on a door has been removed.
But yeah, I didn't think my diplomacy was high enough.
Undead creature goes limp, and its bones clatter to the ground.
Ow! That was just a bit rude. Alright, there should be a doll somewhere, I believe. Now is not the time for that. All that. Alright, I had a pot over my head so I could see fuck all. Alright, that's the last doll there. And then... there's a chest up on that skull up there. And you have to do the jumping thing that Alfred's doing. My jump isn't high enough, but if you want to go and try it, you can. I think you start from down here, jump onto that building there, onto the skull and around. Nice. And then you talk to this dude again. And it becomes a fight.
The foul creature lets out a guttural moan as it crumbles to the floor. You stand victorious after vanquishing your foe.
But yeah, that's all it is a small little quest that doesn't take too long to do. And will give you the rewards that you need for whatever it says you get. Seems simple enough. Nice. Yeah. Obviously they're all different, like, where is it? Not that one. Smashing pumpkins is literally as simple as it sounds. You go around, you kill a few enemies, but your main priority is just to like smash a bunch of pumpkins. So there's some nice easy ones to do. And then you just go to your candy maker to see what rewards you've got and if you're able to get any of the stuff that you wanted. Like, you don't get masses from doing it. You have to do numerous runs of it. But because it's such a simple, quick thing to do, it's not like it takes long to get the requirements that you need for each one. Yes, I mean the event's only on for the next 2 weeks. I think it ends on like the 2nd or 4th of November, something like that. But what the I said this level and then yeah. I mean we should hit you 20 before the event ends, Alfred, so you should still be fine to get them before the event ends. So that's not a problem. But yeah, the event's on for the next couple of weeks. And I think me, Alfred and Mickey are going to try and hit 20 by the end of this week. So as long as you've done your epic TR by that point, we should all be able to run it at the same level. And it shouldn't be too bad. Yes. I don't see why not. If you run the sagas and stuff, you should easily get the XP that you need to hit the max to do your epic. And then you'll be at 20. Just do sagas. It's honestly the easiest way. If you do all your sagas on elite, you'll get the most rewards and the most XP out of it. And that should help. And then yeah, because I mean I'm away from Wednesday for a couple of days, so I won't be on then for a couple. But Mickey should be about, as should a couple others maybe. They're both able. Mickey's able to VC as well, so it's easier to do a voice call and stuff like that. Mickey's able to, I'm able to, it's not a problem. But yeah, we're partway through the Shan saga at the moment. We've just got to finish part 2. So once we finish part 2, we should all be at level 20 or close to. I think the only one who probably won't be 20 is Mickey. He'll be close to 20. But it won't take long to get him up there. I'm sure I hydrated not long ago, but thank you. I am starting to get a headache, but I think that's just my new meds are taking more effect. Do you usually only play in the evenings, Scalabur, or do you play like randomly throughout the day as well? It does work. Yes. Gemma has a headache, so you play music that's going to make that worse. That's lovely of you. Anytime. Fair. So usually on weekends we play during the day. Fair. Yeah, on a Saturday we play in the mornings / afternoons. Sunday is usually after I finish work, which is like 2, half 2. During the week it's in the afternoon because I start work at like 6 AM, so I'm up at 5. I don't tend to do evenings unless I'm on a day off, which would be like Thursday, Friday. I do evenings, so it's pretty varied for myself as well. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't screwing you over being like, oh, yeah, play with us if we're not going to get at the same times at things. Okay, I do 6 till 2. But Alfred's home all the time at the moment. Yes, UK. Alfred's home all the time, so he's pretty much around whenever. You can always just bug him in the Discord chat, and he'll, if he's able to, he'll come and help and run stuff. Mickey works during the day, but he does a couple of days from home, so if he's at home and he's able to get on, he will. Otherwise he's usually like an evening and weekend player. And then we also have Mithril, who's a rogue at the moment, I think, a level 13, who we've played with a couple of times, but they're also new to the guild. I think I ran into them on the game at some point. They were asking for like a guild and they were a new person returning to the game, so I offered them a place in ours. Are you UK as well, or are you US? No, it's just nice to find a group of both. That's fair. Can't do that yet. We really want to rework that at some that I can get these. Oh. Then yeah, it should work quite nicely. And not be too big of a problem. I'm off work at the moment just because of health issues. So if I'm able to game and it's like a good health day where I can game, I will. But if not, I'm still about on Discord and stuff for questions or advice on anything that you need help with. That's not a problem. I am probably going to leave it there, but Alfred might be up for running some more stuff for a little bit if he's not tired. Yeah, I'm currently waiting for a hospital appointment because I am struggling to walk. So moving to get to my chair is not the easiest on some days. But yeah, yeah, it's not great. I am probably going to leave it there for myself. But yeah, Alfred might be up for running from some more of the dungeons and the quest bit for a bit. Hopefully. They have some options. Alfred, are you staying on or are you coming off? What are you doing? Oh, yes, running things. No, unfortunately not tonight, but I'll be on again tomorrow and earlier. Okay. Okay. Are you working tomorrow, Excalibur? I'm going to assume yes. No, I'm back to that. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll be about tomorrow too, as will Alfred. So we can always do something earlier in the day if you want to run some more of this. Or 2 days and 2 days. Okay, fair. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's not a problem. But yeah, so we can run stuff earlier in the day if you're around. That's not a problem. Get you some more keys, get you some more ingredients and stuff like that. And then I will arrange a time for me, Mickey and Alfred to get Shan Part 2 done just so that we can try and hit 20. And then maybe look at what sagas and things you can do for some XP for yourself just so that you can try and get up to TRing. If that sounds good. I'm gonna go and do my roll on my main quickly as well. Please ignore test. I was testing out a build. my next build I want to try out is Wolf Druid or Bear Druid. Okay, okay. So would it be pure Druid? Or would you be mixing it with something else? Because obviously with the epic TR, you'd be staying as what you currently are. Because the epic TR only drops you back down to 20. But after that, I think the video I'm following for it mixes in. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Interesting. Is it a Blightcaster one or just a standard druid? Okay. I like his guides, they're good. They are good. Yeah, his builds usually are good to follow and they're nice and simple. But yeah, that's fine. Obviously, do the epic TR back to 20. So that's fair. And then you'd still be your barb that you currently are. But you'd just do 20 to max with us. And then you could TR again if I wanted to go back down to level 1. Yeah. So if you do back to 1, you'd... Back to 1 wouldn't be bad. It'd just be a while until we get back down to 1. So there are advantages of doing the epic TR. Because then you'd be able to run the content with us as well as get your epic TR past life. And then you'd go up again. And then you'd TR. I think we're... What are we doing? Yeah. That's fine. I think when we go down, we're planning to do an iconic so that we don't have to do like the first lot of levels. So we'd be level 15s. Just because it makes for an easier process going back up again. So we could look at what iconic could be good for your druid if you wanted to. And do it that way. And then that way you could still do your bear druid build. But you'd also be level 15. Just so that you haven't got the grind from 1 up to 15. But obviously it's whatever you want to do and whatever is best for your build and stuff. It's just the reason I'm doing it is because I want to get the phase step past life that I need from the iconic. So my next life is going to be an iconic Wild Mage. I think Alfred's doing another iconic shifter. And I'm not sure what Mickey's going to be doing, but I know he's planning to do a level 15 one with us. I just don't know what it is. Mickey's kind of an odd one for his builds. But it just makes that first bit a bit less grindy. Because you've only got to go from 15 up. Okay. What do I have? I have... Well. I have Wizard. And I have Drow. Which isn't too bad. And then Colours of the Queen is one of my epic past lives, which I absolutely love having. It is a very nice one to have for a caster. And then I have Skill Mastery. But that's just to make it easier for trapping. That's fair. There's always lots of different choices to go by. And you can always research it loads to figure out what one will work best for what you're doing next. For me, because I've always done casters, Colours of the Queen works quite well for me because it does different procs on my spells, which is nice. But I know that isn't for everybody. I can't think what other past lives there are now for epics. I can do some research into it though, see if I can figure out a decent one that would work well for a past life. And get that sorted before you do your epic TR, that way you know what you're going with. Yeah. Live. I'm glad. See, I've always enjoyed the game. And I've gone from having people to play it with to having nobody to play it with, to now having people to play it with again, and it is quite nice. I do enjoy it. Okay, so there's Ancient Power Past Life, which does a +2 to attack per stack of the past life, and then if you also use two-handed fighting style, you also gain an extra +2 damage per stack of this past life. And then you get an extra 3 HP, and then an extra 4 every 10 character levels. That wouldn't be too bad. It's called Ancient Power. It's in the Primal Sphere. So from having Primal. Or there's the Fortification one, which gives you 10% fortification per stack of this past life, and a +2 AC per stack, and then an extra 1 every 10 character levels. That's in the Martial one, from having Martial. There's also the fast healing one. Each minute you heal with positive energy, 5 HP plus 5 HP per every 5 character levels, which to me would be 20 plus 20 every if you're level 20. Healing is doubled and tripled with 2 or 3 stacks of the past life. So yeah, there are some interesting ones to go with. Which is on that page there, it'll talk you through them all. And what they give and stuff. Some of the healing ones aren't bad either. Like giving yourself extra positive energy and stuff like that. But again, that all depends on if you're doing like magic and things. And obviously if you're going to be going for a druid, you will eventually go use magic. So like some of the magic ones could be quite nice to pick up as well. But it's whatever works best for you. I am going to see who's live that we can go and raid. Because otherwise I'm just going to chat for ages. Let's go see someone else that's on Moonsea. Okay. We will go do this person because they're also on Moonsea. But I will be streaming tomorrow as well. But I'll be around during the day just to game, and then in the evening I'll do a stream again. I know.